Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Eugenio Suarez, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Tyler Mahle will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The second base.
Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Mahle, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Goldschmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. Number 21 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
Number 13.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this one at 248. And even 20 home runs and 60 runs batted in. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Down the third baseline. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Drilled to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Senzel.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Here we go. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made. and fast.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2
One of the
and
best
1.
ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lane Thomas.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
from the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Standing in, Aristides Aquino. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In is Joey Votto now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play, 27 homers and 79 RBIs. To short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Flaherty has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 3-2 one more time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Tommy Edman, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike taken up in the zone. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Senzel. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The men on third with 2 down. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
outside. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Hot shot down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here it comes, 2-0. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home.
Ball in.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Settling in now, Lane Thomas. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jose De Leon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
De Leon.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. We played 2.5. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds nothing. So striding in, Kirk Casale. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose De Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's in.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's the 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Fastball well outside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Six runs, just 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
The count is full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and fouled.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another full count pitch home. Line towards center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping into the box, Eugenio
Leading off
Suarez.
for the
He'll
Reds,
try and do what he can
the
to
third
work
baseman,
toward cutting into this big
Eugenio.
deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this
Reds.
one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside. Here you go. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-2 pitch.
Here you go.
And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to
Now
make a
batting,
guy chase
second
out of the
baseman.
zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Joey Votto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-0. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's low.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Count 2-1.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Freddie
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch, and a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
now batting.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0 home. Left center, base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Nicholas Castellanos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nick Castellanos.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. O'Neill looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, giving him an even 150. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel.
Nick
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 2. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Sims is there, and he'll bring this one in. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Thomas blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the throw in gets away from him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Come on, Red.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 2. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Edman is there, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fouled off. The 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Mike Moustakas will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, one man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. He waits. Now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball, that counts.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Paul DeYoung. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Moustakas is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 2. Genesis Cabrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Genesis Cabrera.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he takes strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a five-hole hitter take two in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Popped him up. Carpenter trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Thomas at the track. On the warning track, he makes the
Now
catch.
batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line towards center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Bowman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Van Meter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9.
Ready for another shot now, Tyler O'Neill. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. Looks like a ball to me.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. To 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Aquino is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Kurt Casale. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at Wong. It's there, and he's out.
The first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Stepping in, Josh Van Meter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Justin Turner will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Turner.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitch for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman.
The right.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Reds 2. John Gant, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
John Gant.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he watches ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. Mike Moustakas will be next. The 3-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now batting, Aristides Aquino. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Travis Jankowski.
And that misses for ball one. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The Reds down to their last strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
8-5 today. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Tyler Mahle struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.